Is he alive?
Issac Clarke. I'm going to show you some images, and I want you to tell me about them.
It was just a short blip. The things in my head. So much shit in my head. What did the symbols whisper?
Where are you going? It's not over between us. You can't be with me forever.
Hey, you're watching 3 Dudes That Game, and you're watching a Dead Space 2 review. I'm gonna recap you. If you haven't played Dead Space 1, there is a previously on, like right here. See, I click it many times to where it tells you that there's a backstory. You don't have to play the first one, but we're gonna show you the game. I'm only gonna play Chapter 1, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll be up in the top corner, and hope you enjoy Dead Space 2's review. What the hell? Scary game. Okay, I got a flashlight. Okay. Cox might have not paid his bill. Anyhow, a little bit about Dead Space 2. You play Issac Clarke, a engineer who is in space and in the future, and as opposed to being a Marine, he uses more engineering-based weaponry. Anyhow, it's made by Electronic Arts. It's $59.99. It's on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, and you're just going through the basic intro right now. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Ah! What the hell are you doing? You came here?
Oh, sorry.
Anyhow, this is
What you
Camo
doing?
Killer.
What you doing?
I hadn't told Cots. I'm doing a review of Dead Space 2 real quick on his Mac.
Why are you doing a Dead Space review with the lights out? Are you crazy?
The electricity's out.
What do you mean electricity's out?
It's just out. Like it went out. Anyhow,
You mean you cannot turn the power on?
no, you must have heard it in the bedroom. Anyhow, this is
No,
this
I was doing
is
a little bit too many things to hear that going on while I was in the bedroom.
anyhow. What you just saw was Issac Clarke. He's actually you get to see more of him, and he has a voice this time. The graphics are excellent, and all the reviews are true. It is a great game. We're not trying to be really professional here.
Oh, God.
We're
What the hell? Why are the lights out?
doing a review of Dead Space 2.
Why are you doing it in the dark?
Because your power, you didn't pay the bill.
Bill? What do you mean, Bill?
You don't get a bill?
That's
Gotta pay
Campbell's
bills,
responsibility.
dumbass.
Anyhow, moving on. We're going to show you much of like the first level, and it's kind of creepy. It's a very scary game. It's very grotesque, and we're not going to show you any spoilers. So feel free to be comfortable. Regards to the game, if you played Dead Space 1, you'll love Dead Space 2. I like Dead Space 1. I wasn't crazy about it, but I always felt Resident Evil held the crown for best survival horror game. But Dead Space 2 reminds me a lot of when Resident Evil 2 came out. It was everything the first game was, but better. This character right here is a real big help. She's one of the only spoilers we're going to give you, and you'll see her throughout the review. That's Isaac's rig. It's on the back of his back, and it's a little creepy in here. And
At least you have a flashlight. We're over here in the dark.
I know.
You bastard.
Anyhow, it's a very creepy game. I recommend playing it only late at night. Even during daytime, I caught myself jumping a couple times. Stop poking me! Anyhow, if you'll notice that I beat the whole game. I'm just showing you the first level. What are you doing? Anyhow, I'm a little edgy. The game is I beat it about like a week ago, so I'm still a little edgy playing the beginning of the game. As you can see in this one, they actually did more and more with light versus no light. I recommend when you play the game to do exactly what they said and make it to where the marker in the display screen is as dark as possible, so you actually play it to where it's actually how supposed to be played. You'll notice here that you're not shooting anything, but it's got a lot of tension and very thrilling. Besides that, I'm trying to think of other things to say about the game. Yes, the 0G portions of the game are actually very, very good. Besides that, if you don't know anything about Dead Space, you can't kill the necromorphs, which are kind of like your zombies in this game. You can't kill them by just shooting them a whole bunch of times. You can, but you'll run out of so much ammo.
Goddamn zombies.
Yes, goddamn zombies. We know a lot about zombies. Another thing to know is that this game isn't for everyone. For little kids, I think it's a little too violent. And another thing is, if you're really not into like a hard game, game is not for you. The initial levels will be easy, but the later levels get pretty difficult. And if you're not into the whole Resident Evil type, the older games where you actually had to conserve ammo, this game's not for you. But if you're all for that, oh, this is the return to survival horror. It's okay. What do we jump to? Oh yeah, this is still us just traveling, showing your environments. It's got a lot of good graphics. What's going on here? It's kind of creepy in here. Yo, who pays the bill? Is it you or Camel Killer?
I don't pay the bill.
What are you talking about, bills?
You have to pay for electricity.
Nah, I usually just wire myself up to the pole.
Oh my God. Anyhow, other things about Dead Space 2. A tidbit is if you buy it for the PlayStation 3, it comes with Extraction, which was a $50 game when it came out on Wii, and it's been updated with high definition graphics for PlayStation 3, and it's $15, $14.99 retail on PlayStation Network, but it's free if you buy the limited edition of Dead Space 2, which is a great deal. So PlayStation users, you might not get your First Strike maps for Black Ops early, but you do get some free content from people like EA, which is really cool. But what are you talking about? Creepy people. Anyhow,
we're just listening to you because neither Camel nor I have
a flashlight.
We've played this.
Oh God!
Wait,
what's?
God damn it! You have a shitty.
Yeah, we haven't
flashlight.
played this game yet, so we're basing it all off your
anyhow,
review.
If you notice right here, this is one of the first things I wanted to talk about. That right there is your kind of like back in Half-Life, it's your kinesis grab. Early in the game, you won't have your plasma cutter. You just have a flashlight, and you can see you can grab it. The graphics are actually a lot better than the first one, and the kinesis grab actually is more worthy in this game because you can actually dismember the necromorphs and use their like fangs and stuff against them, which I think you could have did in the first one.
Appendages.
Appendages, yes.
That's the word.
Well, if you look right here, it actually works really well, and you can keep upgrading your stats in that. Really, the review, I'm just going to show the 3 main powers of Isaac. That way you get a, you can, if you've never played the game, you get a familiarity of how it is. Right now, I'm just waiting for necromorphs.
His first power is just his overall badassness.
Yes, because he's literally the only guy that survives from the previous game. Like, everyone dies, the entire ship. Which, I won't spoil anything for you. Just play it. It's really, really good. It's $19. The first game is $19 at any store, but good luck finding it, because currently I think you said you couldn't even find it used.
Nah, I couldn't.
Yeah, it's completely gone. Don't mess with that guy. That's why I just left. I think if I'm quiet right now, you'll hear Isaac say something pretty cool.
I know. I've had a lot of practice.
Just try to stay in one piece.
Thanks.
Got creepy in here. Anyhow, if you heard that, it shows that Isaac has dealt with these guys before, which is kind of cool. In the first one, Isaac was pretty scared the whole game, and this one he's... What the hell are you looking at? Anyhow... Anyhow, this is our... once again, we're not pervs right there. We're just trying to give you a good review of it. What? God. Another thing about Dead Space 2 is... I just can't really say good things about the game. It's well worth the money. I think it's like a 20-hour review. 20-hour gameplay, excuse me. You guys are creepy, man. You need to pay your electricity bill. You really have no power? You tried the switches?
What are you talking about? Bill?
Well, then how the hell is the laptop working?
Batteries?
Oh, that's true. You had this on battery, don't you? Let me see. Yeah, you do. That's crazy.
Yeah, it plugs in and charges.
Why don't you get a candle
And then
get
when you
going?
unplug it, you
Yes,
can
yes,
still
that's
run
what
off the
laptops
battery.
do. Why don't you get some candles going? Anyhow, it's
Already
really
done.
Yeah, you have a candle already. Anyhow,
Magic.
you'll notice here, this is another character you're going to come across a lot in the game. He's getting away from you. Whether he's good or bad, I'm not going to tell you. Another thing, that's pure frustration. I think that's literally what I would have done if I would have missed the... God. Don't put that in my eye, that's a cancer. Anyhow, yeah, let us know how you like this new format. If you think it'll work for all the reviews. Me being tortured by Camel Killer and Cots during a video game review. Please submit any reviews you might... eye cancer! Any reviews you might want to see. It's a very kind of boring video review in the sense of like what you see, but we really don't want to give away anything. This is one of those games I think. Another thing to talk about. If you're familiar with Dead Space 1, Dead Space 1 had a big issue that the environments over time became very repetitive. I mean, you beat it, right?
I did beat it.
Yeah, the environments got a little repetitive. This game...
Well, yeah, you were only on a ship. You could only go so many places.
There's only a ship. Even though they tried their best, you know, it's the first outing for a game which was one of the best survival horror games. I think the only one that... This is cool. This is the hacking portion of the game that you do. You finally get to see, you know, Isaac actually as an engineer. Because like you said, in the previous game, you could never open up doors or anything.
I know, I always thought that was weird.
He's an engineer, but he couldn't hack a door. And this is your stasis. Your stasis returns in Dead Space 2. And the stasis, as you can see, boom, it slows them down. Kind of like an engineer in space needing to slow down like a comet before he cuts it.
And then you crotch shot him.
Yes,
just like Lee Ram just did.
Yes. And you crotch shot him. You also, like most games, they get to let you use it. Right here, you're going to use stasis to slow down this like crushing door so you can get through. So...
And actually, I like how they show... When you're trying to run through it, it's like a body scan that comes over you.
Oh yeah, there's DNA scans throughout the game, and you have to use dead bodies to get through a lot. But that's one of the things you think you'll really appreciate about the game, is that most games in space have usually not fared well because you have a repeating environment. It gets very boring. Dead Space 2 takes place on a city. There's tons of disgusting stuff in the game. That's like nothing compared to how disgusting it gets. Anyhow, there's tons of variety. I'm talking tons of variety, and the game has like no backtracking. So that's really, really cool. It's me in pure frustration. Whoa!
I think you just broke the elevator.
I'm a little scared.
The hell did you do, boy?
I'm turning my flashlight off. This always creeped me out. This part right here.
I think they're having an electricity problem also.
Yeah, the power just went out on Isaac.
That is one scary bitch.
Yes, I won't tell you who she is if you haven't played Dead Space 1, but she does have relevance to the original game, but you don't have to play it. This is also really cool too. In Dead Space 2, since it was a city, you get to see more of all the chaos that happened. Like, there used to be 2 secretaries' desks, and you know, there are balloons you can pop, and you really get the impression that this city literally went to hell, and then
something happened all of a sudden.
All of a sudden,
caught everyone by
right? Because if you look,
because
those balloons are still inflated, you know, and then you realize this is a really cool portion of the game I wanted to show to you. The 0G segments. This is kind of like a little teaser to them. There's many portions of the game where a window will get cracked from fighting necromorphs, and you have to shoot these little like that, and it will close it up. The production value is outrageous, but like the environments are different, and like you said, it's a really, really good game. I mean, Dead Space 1 you really enjoyed?
Yeah, I really liked it a lot.
Yeah, I'm definitely not biased because I bought Dead Space 1 for $19. I was so afraid of it not being too good, and like it ended up being one of the best games. Oh, well, here's the end of the review. Presentation A, everything else A. 100% buy the game. You won't be disappointed, and this is the first review for 3 Dudes That Game.
Very first review.
First review.
I'm going to work on getting the electricity back up.
Yes,
for
please.
the next one.
You guys enjoy it, and we're going to end it with showing you in Isaac's first suit you get in the game. He's super badass. And thanks, guys, for watching, and we'll sign off. To the left of me.
Cots94.
To the right.
Yeah, I'm going to kill it. I'm
And
still not paying that damn bill.
LeeRam504, and subscribe, guys. Thanks a bunch, and enjoy.